Case Farmer here. We're back here on the Blake farm, and as you can see, we're in the Magnum right now. We got the Great Plains drill, and I've just about finished drilling this wheat. Just this last little piece here, and then be all finished up. So we'll get this finished up quick. So this is the last little piece here. Then we'll pick this up, shut it off, drive to the edge over here and fold it up. So since last time, really all that I did was worked up this entire field, cultivated it all up, and then I drilled it with some wheat. So just got that all finished up. Yeah, it's pretty well the only thing I've done since then. I haven't done too much playing since. But so we'll get this to the end and get it folded up. There's where I pulled the tender truck out. But I'd like to give a big thanks out to all you guys. I came back today and checked out all my YouTube stats and whatnot, or whatever, and I noticed that the channel's actually been doing really great. We've gained 60 subscribers in the past month, and then I know all three of my Blake Farms videos are up above 300 or so. I think one's even in the 600s, so that's amazing. It's great to get all this support, so I'd like to just give my thanks for your guys' continued support, and I hope it continues, I guess. But thanks again for that, because I know we're up close to 250 subscribers now, so quarter of the way to 1,000 already, which is great considering how little I upload. But like I say in every episode, I'd like to do better. I just either get burnt out or like don't feel like playing, or just get too busy in general. But I really want to try this time. I got one of my friends and some other people, or one of my friends, I told him to keep reminding me every day, so I actually do it, because I don't want this support to just go to waste. So yeah. But in today's episode, it's not going to be as long as yesterday, or not yesterday, the other day's episode. It's probably going to be about 20 minutes shorter, because the other one was pretty long, 50 minutes. But because it's right around 12 o'clock at night right now, so I'll probably go for a good half hour. But I plan on hooking up to the ripper as soon as I get this parked away, and then getting some ripping started. This backed in here should be good. I don't know how far I gotta go back. Probably about right there. So forgot about no collision. But looks like we're good on both sides. We're in, so we'll drop it there. And then we'll pull this out. On the tender, I actually cleaned it out really well. We got 405 liters of wheat seed in the tender, and then like 180 something liters in the drill, so that worked out really nice. But so we got the sprayer tucked away there. So there's the chisel, just waiting to get used right now. Get that all hooked up. Looks like I must have hit the beam head at some point, but so we'll get hooked onto this chisel. Turn the blinkers off, but I forget which way my head was turned. Oh well. Pull this around. Nope. Hold it around here. Make it right there, and then we'll turn the GPS on. It's way out of whack because I was planting that field. So we'll do that. Set the offset. Curve it a little bit. Oh, can't even see. Does that look straight? Maybe. No, it's not straight. It needs to be a little bit that way. right there, I think. Yeah, that should do it. We'll get rid of the lines. Get rid of all that. Okay. Drop the chisel in here. So yeah, this entire field I had chiseled before. We'll go 8. But I had gotten this entire field chiseled up with my cousin. I had him over and I had him playing on my second computer, and I was able to play multiplayer because I don't know if any of you ever tried, but if you're on the same internet connection, then you get no lag, no internet lag whatsoever. So basically I just had him over here and we were playing. I had him on my second computer, and I had him spreading manure while I was ripping or chiseling, and I got probably about half the field done, or over to the edge of this short area, and then had his 8400 out, 8410 with another chisel, and we were going at it, and we finished it up. Or I think all I had to do was end rows, and the game, something got corrupted or something, and I lost a bit of time. But yeah, this is my second time chiseling this field, so that's fun. Probably take me a good 5 hours to do, so yay. Do as much of it as possible anyway. But I am planning on combining these two fields, 1 and 2 here, just make it a lot easier. No reason to have the fields separated when they're like this. Might as well just connect them. Now I gotta get back in the groove of turning around. I was getting really good at this for a while, and now I feel like I'm gonna struggle a little bit. Oh, yep, already can tell, struggling. Not too bad, just drove through the bushes a little bit. I'll rip her down. Looks like I got off a little bit, maybe. Gotta look at this quick. I don't know what to do about that. Pick up the chisel, back up. Oh yeah, that's right. I don't think this thing, I don't know if this is properly, yeah, it looks like it's proper. Looks like it just needs moved over a little bit. Be a lot easier if this field was just done. There. Hopefully that'll work now. Oh, whoops. There we go. We'll just keep the lines on just to make it easier. Make it easier on myself. So, oh gosh dang, really struggling now. Long day, I guess. C, there we go. Trying to get used to this other keyboard, because I installed shaders into my game. Oh, I keep moving the mouse. But I installed shaders to my game, and I decided for now I'm gonna keep the I might keep gameplay without shaders, and then my screenshots I'm gonna do probably one of each. I put a poll on my Instagram. I'm gonna see how that turns out, whether it's more liked or more disliked. Look at that right now, I guess. Right now, as of now, more people like it with, so. But I plan on doing my gameplay without shaders. For 2 reasons. I think I like the gameplay without shaders, and it also will drop some FPS on my computer, so I'd prefer smooth FPS over the shaders any day. So, because I obviously don't have the greatest computer, but it gets the job done, so I'm satisfied with it. But yeah, so it's been a while. I really haven't played in the save game too much for probably about 2 weeks now since the last episode came out. Oh, hit both buttons at once, I guess. But yeah, I haven't really done too terribly much since the last episode, like I said earlier. I haven't really been on. I have been doing a little bit of playing on Is it Mills County or something like that? I think that's what it's called. I'll have to look. Mills County. The latest post. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, Mills County. Been doing a little bit of playing on that, a little bit something different, some bigger equipment, like S690s and quad tracks and just other stuff like that. Just for something a little different. That way I'm not always playing with small equipment, but I think that might stay as just my play around map, but I would like to put more. I'm gonna try to start putting more effort into this one right here. I just need a little break, because I think my issue is I play it out way too quick, then I burn myself out too quick on certain maps. So I think I just gotta take it more easy with it, not go too crazy with it. But yeah, I don't know, I'll just have to see how everything works out. Yeah, I used to be able to turn around doing full speed, but now obviously I can't. Struggling a little bit. Not very good, but whatever gets the job done. So yeah, it'll be a little while till I finish this field, but no, I'll get it done eventually. Like this bit right here probably took me a good 20-30 minutes. I have all that to do yet, so that'll be fun. See how many hours are on the tractor then, because it's only day 2 of spring and I already have over 10 and a half hours on this tractor. So that'll be fun, seeing how many hours I can get on this a year. I know the 4440 doesn't have too many on it. All I've used it for so far is spring, so I don't even think I've mixed any feed with it yet. Because with 50 cows, you really don't have to feed too often. Maybe once every couple days, just because they don't eat very much. But you just dump a little bit in every day. What I am gonna look at, that is another thing I'm considering. I'm gonna consider throwing a freestall barn in somewhere. I'm not sure where yet. Maybe over here or something. But I'm gonna think about expanding the dairy farm as long as I have the money to. The mic's doing something weird, I hear it. It didn't fix it. Oh well, but yeah, like I said, I'm gonna try, at the end of this year, I might see about expanding the dairy aspect of it, of the farm, adding a freestall barn, which will allow me to add a good, eventually 160, 200 cattle under the herd. Not right away, obviously, but, I'll have to count, because I'll probably just take what'll end up happening is I'll have to take a freestall barn off of another map, like Autumn Oaks or something, and then just put it in here. And then I'll just end up counting how many animals there are, or how many stalls there are in the barn, and then just being able to add that many to the herd. But obviously I won't add that many right away to the herd. I'll just end up adding, like, I don't know, probably half the amount, and that'll be the new amount. Simply because 50 cows isn't really too terribly much. I mean, I know doing 9 days, that'll add up to be quite a bit, but yet with 50 cows, it really won't take too much to do. So like I said, I'll just have to do a little bit of messing around and see how everything works out, because I really do not want it to end up like my Autumn Oaks map edit, where it ended up lagging out too bad and whatnot. So I'll just have to see if I can get a new barn put in properly and whatnot. And if I have to, oh, that's a tree. And if I have to, I'll just stick with just having the static barn, not putting any feed triggers or anything. Ooh. I don't know why. That was annoying. But like I was saying, if I have to, I'll just not have any feed triggers or any cows in it. Because I think what was making it real bad on my Automogs was I had tons of cows. I probably put a good 100 cows in each barn. So, if anything, I'll probably just not end up putting cows in there. I'll just have the freestyle barn, maybe put a few in. Count how many. I'll probably, if I really want to go crazy, I'll count how many cows walk around out in that pasture, and then how many cows I'm gonna buy, and then just put that many cows in the barn. I'll have to see though. I really don't know what I'm planning on doing yet, so that's kind of what I'm thinking, just to add on to the dairy aspects. I'm not just doing 50, but also kind of, because at the same time I like the 50 cows because it's nice and small, something else, but it would also be nice to be a little bit bigger, because obviously in the farm industry you're not just going to settle for the same amount. You're going to want to expand and get bigger so you don't get run out of the market. But yeah, but I have a feeling with all the ground I'm going to be working in the 9-day seasons, each year is going to take a long time. Because I know with Automogs, that's the first map that I've been through a full year on, and that was only 6 days and not working nearly this much ground, and it took me like 105 real game hours to handle that. So, but I know a lot of that was spent feeding, because I fed twice a day every day. Had to mix up 2 loads of feed every day, and I didn't do the simple. I had grain, silage, hay, everything. So I know that might have made it take longer, but still, now I'm doing 9 days with all this ground. I have, I think, a good real 300 acres or something, as long as everything's to scale and whatnot. So yeah. So I have a feeling I'll be putting a lot of hours into this if I want to play through a couple years on this one map. Because what would be pretty neat is just to stick on this map until FS19, which brings me to another topic, FS19. I'm thinking about possibly doing like a review over the GCI trailer, or CGI trailer, whatever, however you say it, and like what I thought about it and all that, watching the trailer on during the video and then looking at screenshots and whatnot, just saying my honest opinions of it. I don't know if that'd be something you'd enjoy or not, but just give my aspect on it, because there's a big difference. You see these console players, they're going crazy over it because obviously John Deere, but people like me, I play computer, PC, so seeing John Deere isn't that great, but it's nice because it's going to be in the base game now, so when it first comes out I'll be able to maybe play the base game a little bit more, but even then I know there's John Deere, there's cotton, oats, horses, dogs, but some of that stuff I've just never really been into. But like, now that it's there, I might do it, but I don't really know what you do with horses, though. I don't know if they're gonna have them sell or what they're gonna do, but and there's not much you can, like, from the game aspect, you can't take too much from a CGI trailer, or however you say it, I can't remember, but you can't take too much from it simply because that's not what the game's gonna look like. we know the game isn't going to look nearly that good. One, the last year's CGI trailer was phenomenal, and the game turned out just honestly almost not as good as 15 texture wise. But we have gotten some in-game screenshots already, so that's a good thing. And it really doesn't look too terribly different. It basically looks like 17 with a weaker version of shaders, is what I've noticed. But I mean, it's good they're adding stuff, but I wouldn't mind seeing reworked textures, something a little different. But I don't know. It's another game, I'll get it, and there'll end up being mods for it and all that stuff. So it'll end up being just another Farming Simulator 17. But I know everyone's going crazy because John Deere, but since I can already get it, it really doesn't excite me too terribly much. But it's good that they're doing it, but it'll give modders base game, or base models, modders base models to edit and do better, which I know Farming Simulator models aren't that terribly great to begin with, so it'll be interesting. That's all I gotta say. It'll be cool, interesting. I don't know what else to describe it as, but we'll see how it turns out, what they end up doing with it, all that jazz. Some more Farming Simulator hype, I guess, but I guess now that I've seen some of the stuff they're gonna add, like cotton and John Deere and all that, that'll just make me be able to play the base game a little bit longer. Because what I was planning on doing before is just playing it for a couple weeks and then going back to 17, but now I might be able to play it for a month or two, and then by then some good mods might come out, and then yeah, just have to go from there. Kind of interested to see how the conversion works. Hopefully it's easier. It'd be great if you could just put it in and it converts it for you, but it will never be that easy. But it'd be pretty nice, because that'd make everything a lot easier. You just, like, if I want this Ripper in 19, I just take it and throw it into Giants Editor or whatever, and it gives me out in 19. That'd be amazing. I don't know if they're gonna be able to do that or not, but it'd be pretty cool. Cause I'd just basically convert everything I want over, and basically just move on from 17 straight into 19 with some better graphics and some new base game stuff. Which, another thing I saw but kind of disappoints me is the dump trailer, the hopper bottom trailer. I think it's Attempt. I think that's how you say it, something, or Wilson or something. But I saw the wheels that they have on the back of it, and I'm not a big fan. But I'm hoping there's an American edition. From what I've heard a few things about them possibly throwing more American options into 19, like bushels and pounds, or bushels and gallons, and just more American options for the tractors and whatnot. But I don't know if that's true. I've just heard it. But that'd be great to, be able to have American stuff, because if that's the case, then that's just even more playing time I can do with the base game before mods come out. Because if it's just gonna be all Europe stuff, won't be too interested. But it would definitely change the game. Bushels and gallons. That's what I'm trying to think of. I don't know if that's what I said, but yeah, it's 12, quarter after 12. But yeah, bushels and gallons. That's what I've heard they might add. So that'd be pretty nice to have, instead of always having to base everything off of liters. I have no idea what a liter is. So yeah. But I think Farming Simulator Giants is starting to realize how big of a market there is in America. It's honestly a pretty big game in America. all the people that play it and whatnot, they're starting to realize that maybe they should throw some American options in there and whatnot. I hope anyway. I don't know. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see, to say the least. But oops, hear that. Actually haven't knocked out a decent amount since we've been going for 10-15 minutes. Haven't been doing too bad. Got all the way over here already. Yay, progress. It'll take me a good 2-3 hours, but you know, like I said, I want to start putting more time into it, so what better way to do that than this? But so far already this year, I've gotten the hazel sown and sprayed, got the wheat sown, and now I'm ripping this field up. So it's not too terribly much, but it's also not too bad. I've gotten a decent amount done. So I've got 7, 10, and 15 taken care of. Those are all the hay fields. I don't think I sprayed 7, but I sprayed 10 and 15. And then 8 and 9 I worked up and obviously sown with wheat. So that's taken care of. And right now 1 and 2 are getting ripped up. I think, pretty sure 4 is in hay. That one's taken care of. And then all that leaves is 17, 16, 19, 25, and 3, and 1 and 2, obviously. Which after I rip up 1 and 2, I think the rest will be hit with either the cultivator or the VT. I think if it's going to corn, it'll get hit with the cultivator. If it's going to beans, I'll just hit it with the VT. Or no-till, one or the other. But I am gonna see about demoing I think it's a 1790 John Deere planter, split row. I'm gonna see about demoing one of them. Just possibly get rid of the old case here, old International planter here in the near future. Man, I don't know how to talk, but just you know, get a demo, try it out and whatnot. So see about doing that. But the nice thing about the International planters, I think I'm gonna be able to do a little bit of planting with the 4440. Probably plant some soybeans with it. Keep some hours off this tractor, even if it's not that much. A little bit helps. So. But yeah, I think this field here, 1 and 2 combined now, I'm gonna end up planting in corn. I know there's corn in here right now, but I didn't grow it, so I'll finish chiseling it and then sweep it over with the cultivator, or hit it with the cultivator, and then I'll have to see what else I want in corn. Thinking maybe 20 in corn, and then 19, 16, and 17 all in beans. Oh, then I have 5 and 6 at the top as well. So maybe one of them corn, one of them beans, or something like that. I don't know. I'll just have to see when the time comes. But I know right now 1, 2, and 20 are going to be corn for sure, and then I'll probably hit 5 up with corn, and then the rest will be in beans. So we're looking at 6, 17, 16, and 19 in beans, 1, 2, 20, and 5 in corn. Actually, I'm just going to throw 6 in corn as well. So 1, 2, 3, 20, 5, and 6 all in corn, 17, 16, and 19 in beans. we'll try that for now. We'll see about that. It might end up changing, and then I think I have some area down below 19 and 20 I can hit up, so I'll just have to, I'll have to do a little bit of trying out and whatnot, see if I like it. Yeah, that all comes, so if that's the case, then obviously 1, 2, 3, 20, 5, and 6 I'll hit with the cultivator. Then obviously 17, 16, and 19 I'll just hit with the VT quick. And then that'll wrap up spring tillage for that, and then I'll work up the corn ground and then plant it right away, as long as conditions are right. But at least I've established what's going to be worked up. But then as soon as I finish up the corn ground, I'll start working up the bean ground and get it planted and whatnot. Yeah, that's basically the plan for this year so far. We got the plan established now I just have to put it into action. Get 20, 30 hours of work probably. Get it all worked up and then planted, and then I'll get to spray it all once, and then I'll have to, once the corn pops up or whatever, I'll have to put some 28 down on that, and then, or side dress it, however you want to call it, and then maybe spray the beans again, and then go from there. Might hit everything with a shot of fertilizer as well. I don't know, I'll have to see about everything. I'm not sure how everything's gonna work right now, but there goes my phone. Jesus. Well, I think at the end of this row here, I'm gonna call it a day. It's getting a little late. 12:30 now, right around 12:25, whatever. But got a bit of work done, bit of chiseling, about to drill home and whatnot. So thank you for watching. It's always great having you out here and all this support that you guys give me. It's always great. I know I'm not too consistent with uploads right now, but I'll keep working at it, getting a little bit better. But so thank you guys for watching. If you have the Instagram, feel free to go check out my Instagram page, CaseIH_FS. Check out, 920 modding, 4840 modding. Like, subscribe, everything, whatever. Tell me what you want to see down in the comments and all that kind of thing, what you thought. And I will catch you guys in the next episode, which is hopefully tomorrow. Thanks again for watching.